Alright, so welcome back. This will be my price anticipation practice. So, yesterday after a huge, a huge decline, it rallied all the way back up into the range. So right now our dealing range is from that high to this low, and 50% is right around here. So what I'm looking is this imbalance, the volume imbalance over here, which is also Wednesday's, or should I say Thursday's new day opening gap. Okay, so I want to see how price reacts when it reaches into that level, and I want to see if it is actually creating a short-term high, or it's gonna run through this highs here into the daily consequent encroachment of the daily CB. Right, above that CB we do have another 1 hour fair value gap. Right, so preferably I would not like to see price into this area if we are to remain bearish, to take out this sell side and unfilled fair value gap. Right, on the daily chart. So the daily chart is right here, this area here. Right, there is still room, there is still a possibility that it's gonna step up into this area. Right, like sort of like let me find an example. Where is that NASDAQ example? Just gonna open it. NQH. Oops, NQ. Right, just like this fair value gap right here. Okay, it stepped up into it like for several days before breaking down. Over here, 2 days, and yeah, there are multiple examples of it. So I think it's gonna reach up into it again for today, and then I'll see what it does. Does it want to gravitate up into this area, or it just breaks down from there on Friday? So Friday we have two news drivers. One is at 8:30 and the other one is at 10 o'clock. So I think I'll be looking to trade before 9:30, and then after that it would be 9:50 to 9:10, to 10:10. That would be my preferred time range to trade. Personally, I do not think that London is gonna offer a setup, but we shall see. Okay, yesterday's high and low is so far away. Unless it starts to spool higher into London session, then I think from there we can get the move. We can get a setup if it presents itself. But ultimately, I'm looking at this 15 minutes fair value gap right here. Right, it's nested within this 1 hour fair value gap. Okay, why I chose that? Because there's this level in it, new day opening gap. There's this and also the daily volume imbalance. Not daily, just the hourly volume imbalance right here as well. So I'm looking at this area. to see if this area could provide a long setup into taking out the highs here. Right now profits are in shorts. Okay, there's lots of stop orders up here and here. Retail should see this as resistance right now. It's a little bit too clean, right? And we have been consolidating. I want to see if we can break above and then back down again. Not too sure if that's gonna happen, but there's a possibility that's gonna happen. Preferably this stays, right? Preferably, but I'm not too sure at the moment, because the thing is that price rallied all the way up, so it's definitely not that bearish as I thought it would be. So I think to the upside it's more probable. 1 2 3 4 and 5 times the price swept the liquidity on the sell side, and it only swept one time here and one time here. So the bias is leaning to the upside, okay? And it's so the upside should present. Oh, why is this so far away into Sunday? Okay, so I'm still thinking the upside right here, this high here, and maybe into this consequent encroachment of the daily CB, and right above we have the 1 hour fair and this small little 15 minutes fair value gap right here. I would like to note that down. Yep. What else? Is there anything else? 15. I'm not gonna draw reference for levels on the 5 minutes. The lowest I prefer is the 15 minutes. Okay, so let's see, it's the gap here, keeps gravitating back to it, and there's a gap down here as well, so it's trading within these two gaps. Right now we're in a seek and destroy profile ultimately. Usually seek and destroy profiles gives a Thursday reversal. So since it went down and failed to go lower, I think the reversal is to the upside, and maybe we fill this. It's possible to fill this daily CB, but not too sure, but overall I'm favoring the upside. Okay, and I think that's it for this analysis right here, this price anticipation analysis, right? So yeah, above this I don't think, if we can trade above this daily CB, the purple level, then I'm thinking maybe we gravitate back up into this two weekend opening gaps. It's a really tricky price action right here. This looks really like a market maker buy model forming. We have the original consolidation, reaccumulation, distribution, and if we run it back up, man, that's gonna be tough. But higher time frame seems to think otherwise. Right, because we had this original consolidation right here, which led the price up, and on the higher time frames right here, there's really nothing that I can justify. So if it was to run it back up, then I think it needs to close above this high convincingly. So you will have sell side taken, market structure shift on hourly, bullish, taking out this relative equal highs or this suspect highs over here into this level here. This level would bring around for 102. Let's see, for 102. It's right about this level here, this order block. Oops. Well, so now tomorrow's, but I mean on Friday's bias I'm leaning up, and overall narrative I'm leaning down. I think that's what it is. Right, we have this potential. I'm not sure if I can use this as a breaker. Swing high taken, and then reverting back down, taking out the swing low here, which led to this high. So I'm not sure if I can use this as the breaker, but we shall see. Ultimately, I do not want this to be closed. I do not want it to be tapped as well. I want it to remain unfilled, and then we continue lower. I've noted the mean threshold of the daily order block right here as well. So after this target is met, I think we expand lower right here, or maybe even opening. Right, I'll just note that as well. Daily order block. I mean, wrong. That should be bottom right here. That should do it. Yep. And I think that's it for today's analysis. Right. Can I expand this as well? Just gonna use the 1 hour right here. Yeah, I think that's it.